Hi everyone, it is Asmrescape with you this evening, and I thought it would be fun to go through some of my things that are from different countries. I think, yeah, all these items are from Europe, and I only have a couple, not too many items. I thought I'd do some sounds and just kind of talk about them and stuff. And another thing is, I said on my Facebook, if you follow me on my Facebook, that I was going to be doing an experimental video, and I already did it, and I like the way it turned out, but I'm going to film a different one because there's some things that I didn't like that I thought I could improve on, and I'll keep that kind of on the DL or down low if you don't use, is it texting lingo? I don't know. Anyways, but yep, so I'm going to start with something that I've never been this place, but the Switzerland bell, and I got this for 88 cents at Goodwill, and I've never been to Switzerland, but I think it makes really nice sounds. I've heard Switzerland during wartime, pretty neutral. It stays neutral. And they have some great chocolate. I had an ex-boyfriend and one of I'm friends, this is because I'm really strange, I'm friends with my ex-boyfriend's sister, and she said that she's been to Switzerland. She said the chocolate's amazing. So I don't know how this is gonna sound, but another fact is they speak, in one part of Switzerland they speak French, in another part they speak German. Which is kind of like Belgium, because half of Belgium speaks Dutch and the other speaks French, which I think is very interesting, linguistically speaking. And it's more of a decoration. I had this just sitting in my dorm room on top of my closet, but they're known for the Alps, big skiing country. The Red Cross, maybe? I don't think so. I don't remember actually. And they're known for those St. Bernards that would come rescue people off the slopes. But on this, it has the Alps, and it has, I'm assuming this is the Red Cross thing I was talking about. And then they have the ski lift right here, and a little cow, cabin, and some flowers that I don't know what they are. I don't know, why would somebody get rid of this? I don't know, I love stuff like this. I love touristy stuff. And I would show you, well, you've already seen it, but in my questions and answers video, I showed you my Oktoberfest poster that I got from a yard sale. And so I'd show you that, but that's too big and it's in a different room. I'm thinking about hanging up in my room in here. But when I move into an apartment, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I think I'm going to put it in my closet. I think that's enough of the bell, but I think it's just so cute. It has a little thing. I guess you could wear it as a necklace, or, you know, put it on your wall. Whatever you want. Let's switch gears here. Let's go to England. I also bought this from a yard sale. It's the Jacksons of Piccadilly tea. I bought these at the same yard sale I got all, like, the Oktoberfest poster. And I thought, I got these, I got a set of the small ones, and I got a big one, which I'm going to tap on a little bit. Compare the sizes. For like $3 or $4. So. But I figured I could decorate with these, and next year I can decorate the kitchen with them, because, I don't know. And then plus they open, and the woman said she just put little knickknacks and stuff in there, or like in the big one she put tea bags in. I don't know how these are going to sound. I hope you guys don't mind some of the sounds. I think it's funny that I'm showing you European things, but then my naked necklace is of a little Asian girl. So, my mom got me the necklace because I love Asians. They're so cute. I've always wanted an Asian baby so bad. But I honestly don't know anything about this brand or anything. I didn't do any research. I just know a lot about Switzerland just because, you know, history major. I'm kind of a nerd, so I like to know things about that, but I know people in England love to drink tea. I've never really been into hot tea since I'm from the South. I drink ice cold tea loaded with sugar, which I try not to drink too much of. Ooh, that smells a little bit. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go on to the big one. Sounds different. I think this has more, this is like a shiny glossy finish, and this is more of a satiny semi-matte color, finish. But yeah, if you're from England and you know anything about this brand, please tell me down below. Is it still around? Is it really popular? Is it good? I have an awkward like dip in my vanity, so it's hard to place things. somebody who does speak German too. I mean, I went to Germany. I lived in Germany for like a month. Well, I say that because I lived with a family for a month. So, I just think he's so cute. I can't really do much sounds with him, but I figured I'd just show him. Because it's like the most, I think, touristy thing I bought myself. I think, I can't remember, I spent more money trying to feed myself. But I think he's so cute, and that has like the colors of Bavaria, And I'm going to show you this. Yes, this is an ashtray. I do not smoke. Never have, never will. But I got this at a yard sale. Same yard sale I got this. Excuse me. Really rude. But what the hell is that? But yeah, the woman would only give this to me if they promised not to smoke with it or use it to smoke with, and I told her I wasn't. And I use this to put my jewelry in, and I just kind of put my little studsy earrings. Like these are my Betsy Johnson rose earrings, or these Lauren Conrad earrings. I put my studs earrings, and then I put rings. Like this is a ring my grandmother gave me. Kind of put those on, but I dumped those out to show you guys what it says. This is made by Blankenhammer Floss Bavaria. That's what it says on the back. And it's made in Germany. And she said these might be plated with silver, gold, but she was not sure. But this is an ashtray from the 1972 Olympics in Munich. And if you don't know the significance behind that, there was actually a kidnapping of some of the athletes during this Olympics, so this makes this a little bit more significant, I guess, or I feel like it makes this more worth having, because it is a tragic event, but it's a memorable Olympic. So yep, this is all in German, and I'm going to try to read it as best as I can. It says Olympiaturm, which is means Olympia Tower, and they still have this standing, and it's really tall. My sister went on top of this, but I'm afraid of heights, so I didn't go on top of it. And then it has the rings. Hold on, I'm going to scoot closer. It has the Olympic rings, and then it says Groß aus München, which just means greetings from Munich. And I'm going to start at the top right here. This picture. Right here it says München and Munich. That's how they pronounce it. And you can see they're showing the same tower right here. And the area, it's in a park. It's an Olympic park. And this one, this is Odenplatz mit Feinherrenhalle, which I remember Odenplatz, but I don't think I went to that particular side of Munich, or if I did, I don't remember. And this is the Frauenkirche, which is just the church that's in, well, it's near the Marienplatz. And it has two towers. One of the towers when I was in Munich was under construction, and they wouldn't let you go in the towers because they were in construction. So the next is has like a little thing on it for some reason. It says Bavaria mit Michal, and it's just I don't remember what this is, but it's like a building with a woman standing in the front of it. The next one is Strathaus, which I think I know where this is. It's like a marketplace or something, if I can remember correctly. Or if I'm trying, I don't remember. But I do remember being there. I remember seeing the one above it with the woman with the statue. I went on like one of those double-decker tours of Munich. I don't remember if it was in English or in German. Oh well. Next one is National Theater, which just says that. It's right there. This one, this is where somebody put a cigarette. I wish they didn't do that. But this just shows a horse and buggy. It just doesn't say anything. And the next one is Hofbräuhaus, which, like I said, this is their little symbol. And this means this is the every city, I think, or something like that. I think that close. Every German city has its own brewery, beer brewery, and the Hofbräuhaus is the the Munich one. And the next one right here is the Deutsches Museum, which is basically a big, huge, like, science, natural history museum, and also like an air and space museum. It's kind of like, if you've ever been in the States, if you've ever been to the Smithsonian museums and stuff, it's kind of like that, but in one building. The next one is Schloss Nymphenburg, which is a palace, and this was actually located near the school I went to, or kind of near school I did an exchange program with, so I saw this basically every day. And it's a beautiful palace. I'm trying to remember who built it, but I can't remember. The next one is the Hofbahnhof, which is the central train station where everything meets. It's the center of Munich, and it's very busy. You can take a subway, you can take a regular train, you can take a bus. Everything meets up at the Hofbahnhof. The last one is the Rathaus, which is the city hall, and that's the if you've seen pictures of the Marienplatz, which that's the town square basically, and that's where the Rathaus is. And it's a big building, which I'll tell you the history of it in a second. But it has a glockenspiel, and it plays music every several certain times of the day. And people go and watch it, and we were told the first day we were there, my teacher was like, make sure you hold on to your wallets and your purses, because this is where people pickpocket or something like that, whatever. I can't remember the phrase he used, but the history behind the Rathaus is, this really disappointed me. It is a faux medieval building, and they started construction in the 1890s and finished at the turn of the century, up to the 19th century. And they did it to commemorate, kind of, in a way, the getting over the Black Plague. What people were very afraid in the Middle Ages of the Black Plague, and so people would not come out of their houses. So what people would do were they would have performers, and they would dance in the streets and have fun and say, hey, it's okay, you can come out, the Black Plague's gone. And that's it was a celebration of the ending of the Black Plague, or Black Death. That killed actually I think half of the European population at the time. So, I think it's much larger today. But that's the story behind that. I have a whole book on Munich, which I did a tapping video on. But that's the history behind the Glockenspiel Rathaus thing. So I have 2 more items. The first one is this. I also got this at the yard sale, and it's a thermometer that doesn't work. And I had this actually in my dorm room for decoration, and I think it looks dated. The picture looks dated, but I think like the faux like antique look of it's really nice. And this is the Niflheim Palace. And of course, swans. Story behind the swans are King Ludwig, Ludwig. I don't remember what Ludwig he was. Anyways, this guy kind of doesn't have his mind all together. He has an obsession with swans. I mean, not like a regular obsession, like everywhere you go in Munich there are swans all over Munich. I almost got attacked by a swan because my boyfriend needed to stop and do something, and we happened to stand in the front of a swan and her babies, and she was about to peck us to death, but yeah, he was crazy obsessed with swans. And if you go to Neuschwanstein Castle, which is in the southern part of Bavaria, I'm trying to think how, it's about an hour away from Munich, excuse me, but they have swan door handles, and they're basically, the whole entire palace is filled with murals, beautiful murals, and paintings. It is beautiful. But every single painting has a swan in it. And I think that swans are beautiful, but that's a little crazy. And the guy was, and another cool story is, they celebrate Oktoberfest because Ludwig and his wife, I'm trying to remember, got married, and they did a 3-week celebration with beer, dancing, singing, and stuff like that, and it became a tradition. And Oktoberfest ends in October, but it starts in September, if you're wondering. And I think it's a 3-week celebration. But to celebrate the nuptials and uniting, I guess, of 2 different kingdoms. I don't remember where she's from. But, yeah, and, Ludwig, the story goes that he actually drowned face down in the lake. There's a lake behind Neuschwanstein, and that's where he drowned. But since he was so crazy, there are speculations now that he was actually murdered, or like held underneath the water. And yep. And if you've ever seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, that's the castle they use. And the lake, they make it seem like the lake's really close to the castle, but it's not. But even though I just talked about something that's I'm not enjoying, but this is, I think he also lived here, if I'm not mistaken. But if there's anything wrong with any of the stories I'm telling, you think it's wrong, please feel free to correct me. I read a book on this like 2 years ago, so it's been a while, so my stories might not be as accurate as possible because I just decided to do this video. Like, I started filming another video, but I was like, I don't want to do this, and so I was like, I can show them some European stuff I have. And said that the thermometer doesn't really work because it is not 100 degrees in my room, and it's a little warm, but it's not 100 degrees. trying to think if there's any more stories I could tell you. I remember I sat through a biology class in German, and the only word I could understand was the word sun. Like, not like a like the sun, the star thing. I wouldn't make that clear. But that's the only thing. They were talking about photosynthesis because they had a diagram, and I was like, oh, that's photosynthesis. That's the only reason why I understood. But it was funny. The teacher asked us. She didn't know much English, but she talked to us in German. Me and my boyfriend. She was like, "Did you understand the lesson?" I'm like, "Not really." I was like, "I understood some of it, but not all of it." Alright, I have one more item. And it's this. Oh, sorry, that's really loud. This is actually my sister's. I had one, but I gave it to my boyfriend to carry in his luggage, and he broke it. And I'm really sad, but my sister actually used to keep her makeup brushes in here, but she like had it filled up all the way basically up to the here, and she just stuck her makeup brushes in them, but she found a better method, and she just kind of stuck this in my room. But that's okay with me. I might actually take it when I become of legal age, take it and put it in my apartment. So it has little indents. I also have another mug, beer glass, but it's not in my room, and I don't feel like getting it. It's just one from Austria. It's not as cool as this one. My dad found it at a yard sale because I was really upset that my boyfriend broke my mug. And what was really funny is my my chaperone, one of them, not my teacher, but the non-teacher chaperone, he bought some schnapps or something like that, and he didn't have any room in his luggage, and I don't know if that's illegal to transport. I can't remember, but I feel like it is. He hid it. He went up to my boyfriend and was like, "Hey Michael, can you like put this alcohol in your luggage for me?" He's like, "What? Well, what if I get caught?" And he's like, "Well, you know, I'll explain that I put it in your bag while you weren't looking or something." And it was so funny, but he didn't get caught. But it was really funny. But you can, if you don't want to purchase an actual beer when you go to Germany and want this mug, if you go to the Isar, which is a river that goes through Munich. If you go to the part of the river that goes through the China, the English Garden, and you go near the China Tower, which is where they have the beer garden, and if you go that part, drunk people throw these away like nothing. They just throw them in the river, because that's how me and my boyfriend found some of them, but we didn't found mine, which is broken. So. But yeah, that's a cheap way. And when you go to the beer garden, which I suggest going, they have really nice pretzels. But me and my boyfriend got a beer to share, and you get a little quarter when you buy a beer, like a little coin, and or something, and you can return that in the beer, this container, and you can get money back for the container. But you know, like tourists like me are not going to do that. So, but you know, for just locals who don't need any of these, that's why they have them. But yeah. I'm trying to do tapping videos because I'm gonna cut off my nails because they're getting ridiculously gross, like long wise, and my sister keeps complaining, so you know, I don't really have to listen to her, but she likes to complain about how long my nails are, so I'm going to be cutting them all off. Alright guys, that's all I have for today, or this evening. If you have any requests or anything, just leave it in the comments, or you can inbox me, whatever you prefer. I really hope you liked this video. I would like some feedback, especially on these cans, especially the bottoms of them and the little bell, because I don't know how many people would be triggered by that, but I figured I'd just go ahead and just try it out. So please leave some feedback, like I said, and I will see you in my next video.